Well, hey guys, here I am again with my Happy Holidays mug. I think I'm just gonna use that all year round. I love it. Anyways, as you can tell from the title and thumbnail, I'm gonna be sharing with you today my top 5 lip balms. These are lip balms that I love for dry, cracked lips, chapped lips, fissures in the corners of the mouth, otherwise known as cracks, peeling, dryness. These will help. So none of the products that I'm going to be mentioning in today's video are lip balms with SPF. However, I do have a separate video on SPF lip balms, so I'll link that down below in the description box for you guys. I have some great recommendations in that video. But the lip balms that I'm going to be recommending in today's video do not have sunscreen in them. These are great though for you to use at nighttime or even throughout the day while you're indoors mostly and not by a window, for helping to keep a nice protective seal on the skin of the lips to prevent what's called transepidermal water loss. One pattern of behavior with lips that people do not often realize is occurring that can really set you up for problems is that the skin of the lips is pretty amenable to becoming dry because saliva gets deposited on the skin and evaporates out. And as the saliva evaporates out, it pulls more water out of the skin of the lips and can lead to dryness and peeling. So our natural inclination is to lick the lips. And this actually makes things worse because when you lick the lips, you deposit more saliva on the surface of the lips. Saliva has some enzymes in it that are, helpful for digesting your food, but when left sitting on the skin, start to be irritating to the skin barrier there. And then that saliva evaporates out, pulls more water out, and leads to more dryness and irritation. And this sets the individual up for something called lip licker's dermatitis. It can really, really get bad and really uncomfortable. So these products will help protect against the saliva getting on the surface of the skin. Just kind of create a nice barrier between your lips and spit. The other thing that can cause problems for people, and not uncommonly, is their choice of lip balm. Many lip balms and lip products, lip glosses, contain many different ingredients that actually are not great for your skin. In particular, flavorant ingredients. These include things like spearmint or mint, cinnamon, vanilla. These ingredients actually can be very irritating and they can be sensitizing, meaning after a while your immune system starts to want to get rid of them and mounts a response against them, and then you develop an allergy to those ingredients. But the other reason flavorants are not great in lip products is that they encourage you to lick the product off of your lips, setting you up for lip licker's dermatitis. And then what can happen is that the individual puts on a lip balm. It's moisturizing, it feels good going on, so they believe that the lip balm is helping. Then they have the tasty flavorants on there. They then lick the lip balm off and put themselves into a lip licker's dermatitis path that then makes the lips drier. And what do? They go back to the original problem, the flavored lip balm. Choose lip products that are free of flavorants, and also choose lip balms that are free of fragrance and essential oils. Another ingredient that crops up in many lip balms, and is not going to be a problem for everyone, but I do see it becoming a problem for several people, is coconut oil. Coconut oil is actually a wonderful humectant. It's actually been shown to be very helpful for people with eczema, for dry patches, but it does seem to be comedogenic. It does seem to be something that can bother some people's acne and contribute to breakouts of acne around the mouth, which nobody wants. So be cautious with coconut oil. It's not an absolute no, but if you are acne prone in particular, it may be an ingredient you want to avoid in your lip products. And then another set of ingredients that can set people up for problems, particularly acne-like rashes around the mouth, are red dyes and a lot of tinted lip balms and lip products. Red dyes can trickle onto your face and lead to breakouts of acne. Lastly, another ingredient that you'll find more in the glossy lip products is something called galates. Galates are added, that's Gallates. Galates are added to make things glossy, and people can become allergic to those ingredients, and that's not uncommon. So that may be an ingredient that you're not aware of in your lip products that you don't get along well with. Moving on, what are my favorite lip balms? Number one is Vani-Ply. That should come as no surprise to you guys. I don't think there's a single product by Vanicream that I don't strongly recommend. And it is non-comedogenic, makes a fantastic skin protectant for anywhere on your body actually, where you've got dry patches, anywhere you've got fissures like on your hands or feet. And by fissures, I mean those little cracks. I love it. And it's particularly great around the skin of the lips. And another reason I like it, I mentioned it's non-comedogenic, so I'll frequently recommend it to patients who are on Accutane, or which is the drug isotretinoin, if you're not familiar. Patients on Accutane, they experience what's called cheilitis, basically chapped lips. That's expected. It can be very uncomfortable and very painful. I love recommending Vani-Ply. I find it a great choice. My number two lip balm, though, that I also recommend to those patients with acne on Accutane, and to anyone, is good old Vaseline. Yeah, you can't go wrong with just good old plain Vaseline ointment. And so that is one that I definitely recommend to patients on Accutane or anybody with cheilitis. I tell them stop all of your lip products and just use plain Vaseline ointment. And that usually helps them in going in the right direction. All right, number three is the Skin Fix Eczema Dermatitis Face Balm. This is my cruelty-free option for you guys. It contains shea butter as well as beeswax, so it's not vegan. But shea butter and beeswax are both nice skin protectants, great for on the lips. It also has colloidal oatmeal in it, a phenomenal humectant, wonderful for soothing the skin. I have a video talking about colloidal oatmeal in detail, so check that out. And it's also got jojoba oil in it, a nice emollient that's very lightweight. You may be wondering why I recommend the face balm over the lip balm, and the reason for that is that I noticed they put coconut oil in the lip balm. And again, while coconut oil is not necessarily bad, good, it has beneficial properties. If it's an ingredient that triggers your acne, you'd want to avoid their lip balm, and their face balm is just as good, if not better, and will do quite well on the face. On the entire face, actually, you can put it if you've got, it's intended for eczema on the face. It's non-comedogenic, so I think it's just a better choice, honestly, for the lips than their lip balm. Number four is also a cruelty-free recommendation, and I think vegan, although don't quote me on that. It is by the brand Claire. I have yet to be disappointed by any of their products. They are quickly proving themselves as a brand I really like. Claire, this is their natural lip balm flavor free. And it has squalane oil in it, which is a nice lightweight emollient. Really gives the skin on the lips a nice luminosity. Kind of what you're going for with a lot of lip glosses and, lip balms and whatnot. You get that from just a basic emollient oil in a product. Either mineral oil or squalane is a good choice. Jojoba seed oil. So it has that. It has candelia wax, which I don't believe is animal derived. And it also has shea butter. Both the wax and the shea butter, and then it also has cocoa seed butter. All three of those ingredients are wonderful skin protectants for sealing in water into the skin of the lips. And so yeah, I really like this product, and again, it's cruelty-free, and I think it's vegan, although don't quote me on that. This product is more emollient. It's not as occlusive as Vaseline, as Vani-Ply, as the Skin Fix Eczema. So if you are in the throes of a bad bout of chapped lips, this may not get you over the hump as quickly, but it's great as a maintenance lip balm, and it's great for preventing those dry cracked lips that can occur in the winter, etc. So I really like that one as well. Number five, though, should come as no surprise to you guys, because this is what I personally use myself over and over again, and that is the CeraVe Healing Ointment. This has petrolatum, and so that's a wonderful skin protectant. It also has ceramides, which can help the skin of the lips remember to begin restoring the skin barrier. Not only is this great for chapped lips and preventing chapped lips, just the aesthetics of it and cosmetically speaking, it really has a nice outcome. I find when I use this, my lips remain hydrated and look fuller and have a little bit more luminosity on the surface. It really gives a nice look. Kind of what you're going for when you choose a lot of those lip balms and lip ointments and cosmetic products. This achieves that really nicely, and is great to have on hand. I buy it in the tube, but they also make it in a stick form. it's nice to have products in a stick that don't require you to touch your face with your hands, particularly during cold and flu season, because you can pass germs from your hands to around your mouth. Those are my 5 favorite lip balms, and you may be wondering, because I frequently get this question, why no Aquaphor? It is a dermatologist's favorite product. Like, why are you not recommending that? And it's not a bad product. The reason I don't use it is because I find it just doesn't work as well for me for some reason. Maybe it's in my head. I just find when I use it, my lips, the skin of my lips gets more irritated and dry for some reason. So I personally don't like using it. And then I don't recommend it as strongly to patients because it does have lanolin in it. Now, lanolin is not a bad ingredient. You'll find it in many products, but people can become sensitized to lanolin and subsequently develop an allergy to it. So I'm always a little bit cautious about recommending that, knowing that the lanolin could potentially cause problems for people. And the product itself, Aquaphor, is not superior to plain Vaseline petroleum jelly. So that is my go-to recommendation. So I hope this video was helpful to you, especially if you are coping with chapped lips right now. Hopefully one of these balms will be useful to you. Again, I will list down below in the description box all of these products. Also, check out my video on angular cheilitis. I go into more detail about some of the things that can cause issue for the skin of the lips. So that video may be helpful for you if you haven't watched it. So that and my SPF lip balm videos, I will link down below for you guys. But I hope this video was helpful to you. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.